Hello friends, this is Orna again. Do you know the phenomenon of creative block? In this video, I will talk about the forces of fertility, creation, and realization, without which we shall not be able to make any progress in life. I will tell you about one of the letter combinations of the 72 names of God that will help you remove the obstructions that stand between you and your personal fulfillment. When it comes to fertility and creativity, it is not just our ability to bring a new life to the world or to complete a work of art. The cosmic vibration of creativity is the power that drives us to complete everything in the world. Without it, all our desires, thoughts, and ideas would have remained only a theory. The power of creativity is the engine that drives a person to realize and carry the skills into effect. What happens to us when we have a creative block? We feel stuck. We may have wonderful ideas, but we cannot implement them. We may be very enthusiastic about a new venture or project that we have, but nothing moves. Our ability to carry out anything is at low level. Our physical functions that are associated with the fertility may be blocked as well. Now, the origin of obstruction is, of course, spiritual. Blockage in the creative energy prevents us from realizing ourselves, from the larger scale of fulfilling our mission in life, all the way to carrying out simple, mundane tasks. What might block our creativity? One of the types of abundance that is poured onto us by the Creator is the power of creativity and actualization. Man is destined to be a vessel of the divine creative power that seeks to express itself in the world. When we allow our egos to control our actions and thoughts, we're actually full of ourselves. There is no space left within us to absorb this divine power. We are deeply immersed in ego matters, in the marginal and external aspects of life. Screens are formed around us that prevent us from absorbing the divine abundance, and we become spiritually impoverished. This spiritual poverty can manifest itself in completely mundane disorders, such as inability to carry out our plans, and even as physiological phenomena related to the body's reproductive system. Hormone imbalances, adolescent and menopausal problems, and difficulties with childbirth. Now, what can we do to regain our creative power? First, we must remember that we were created in the image of God, and the power of creation is inscribed in us. As the Creator continues to create all the time, so do we. We carry the blessed potential to be creative and fertile. If we want all the functions in our body to flow uninterrupted, we must set our egos aside and humbly acknowledge that we are part of God above. We are not separate entities, but part of something that is vast and enormous that contains us. This process is called in Kabbalah equivalence of form. In Hebrew it's called hishtavut tzura. When we associate our personal attributes with the divine qualities of the Creator, we can access the divine creative power that seeks to materialize through us. That way, we can experience creativity and fulfillment in all areas of life. However, when we feel blocked and restricted, it is difficult for us to transcend and connect to such form of pure thought. In such cases, we can get the help from the powerful tools of the 72 names of God. Now, what are the 72 names of God? You can see them right here behind me in the table. These 72 letter combinations are powerful spiritual tools that can help us in any difficult situation that we encounter in our lives. In fact, they can help us in rectifying our human attributes and remove obstacles. They have the power to stimulate healing and make changes for the better on all levels, from the spiritual, mental, emotional, all the way to our physical state. The 72 names of God are actually channels of communication, some kinds of pipes that deliver light and abundance from the upper spiritual worlds into the physical world in which we live. Each one of these letter combinations has a unique and precise energetic vibration. It is like a spiritual code that opens a channel that sheds light on a certain area of our life. To learn more about the origin and essence of the 72 names of God, I invite you to watch a few videos that I uploaded here on YouTube, and I'm writing the links to these videos right under this video. It's very recommended because it is full of information. So, how do we implement the power of the letter combinations to our favor? The letter combinations of the 72 names of God should be inscribed in the body and mind through meditation and visualization. They affect our energy field and shift our consciousness. As a result, our pattern of thinking changes, which influences our behavior and approach to life. An innate structural change occurs that creates a new reality for ourselves. With the power of these sacred names, we have a different experience in this world, actually. The letter combination that connects us to the vibration of creativity and fulfillment is Caf-Lamed-Yod. It's right here behind me on the table. This one. Caf-Lamed-Yod will fill us with the power of fertility and abundance, will help remove spiritual barriers, and on the physical level, it will enhance the functions of our reproductive system. It will help in easy childbirth, stimulate healthy puberty, and balance the menstruation and menopause. How is the meditation done? As a principle, we need to find a quiet place to relax, to imagine ourselves in a peaceful place where we love to be. We can imagine the letter combination Caf-Lamed-Hey as it appears on a wide screen, glowing with bright lights right in front of our third eye. This is Caf-Lamed-Yod again. We allow the light of the letters to penetrate into our head and body and inscribe itself within us. We can ask the Creator that with the power of His holy name, Caf-Lamed-Yod, all the inhibitions and creative barriers will be removed, so we can fulfill ourselves in the area of life that we seek to progress. Now, probably most of you do not read or write Hebrew, but there is a solution to that. Before you practice the meditation, you have to become familiar with the shapes of the letters. Just draw them a few times on a page until you memorize their shapes. I will do it right now to show you how it's done in simple writing. This is Caf-Lamed-Yod, written from right to left in Hebrew, and we just write it a few times on a page. Caf-Lamed-Yod. And once more. Caf-Lamed-Yod. Caf-Lamed-Yod. Write it as many times as you need, and take your time every time before you meditate, and get to know these symbols. Just memorize them this way. In the videos that I mentioned before, which links are written right under this video, you will find a number of meditation techniques that are easy to remember, and you can guide yourself through the process of meditation. And in general, we meditate with the letter combinations for a few minutes each day for several days to strengthen the inscription of the letter combinations in our energy field. Now, if you want to learn more about the 72 names of God and how to implement them in your life, I recommend to you my book, 72 Sessions with the Soul. In this book, you will find a large body of knowledge which I gathered about the 72 names of God that will teach you how to work with them for healing, transformation, and personal rectification, spiritual development, and removal of blockages. The book also contains several meditation techniques. So I'm writing the link to this book right here under this video. And you're also welcome to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you will be updated with new teachings. Thank you for being here with me today, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.